underway in Rucphen in the Netherlands. The start is absolutely critical today. A surge from the European champion, Lars van der Haar, gets a magnificent start. Screech of the brakes. And van der Haar, oh, and there's a big crash of a number of riders going down. Let's just take a look back at this crash. And it was right in the middle. And a number of riders hit the deck on the front end. Lars van der Haar. David van der Poel having the best start of a cyclocross World Cup for a long time. Pidcock is now working his way through. He's just overtaken the Swiss champion Kevin Kuhn. Isabit tries to push the pace on. He doesn't want the likes of Pidcock getting back into the group. Lars van der Haar in second place. Corny van Kessel and Quinten Hermans tied together there. Tonerts. We haven't seen Michael van Turnhout for a little while, but he's on the wheel now of Tom Pidcock in 10th place. Over the hurdles. Isabit rides those really well this time. Pidcock does as well. Van der Haar always tends to run the hurdles. End of lap number 3. And we have a group of riders at the front. 6 riders emerge in the lead. And now we start to see an attack. And it comes from the British champion. Pidcock goes on the move, having been quite a long way back at one point. He's got himself to the front of the race, and he now wants to take this one on. So let's just take a look at this attack. Pidcock moves up on the right-hand side, gets onto the grass first. And as we can see, those cyclocross legs are now really starting to work for him. Big push at the front. I think he's caught a few riders by surprise here. Pidcock round that corner, we just out of camera shot, missed him, just losing it a little. Isabit senses the danger, he moves up. Corny van Kessel pulling all sorts of faces as, oh, and a fall by Ellie Isabit into the stairs. And here goes Isabit and just slides, gets it totally wrong. And he's just trying to give his arm a little bit of a shake. Into the sand. Pidcock is able to ride normally all the way through there, just being held up a little bit. But a little bit of an acceleration again by Isabit, who seems to have got himself back together after that fall, just as he was starting to take the race on. We're settling into the next phase of this cyclocross race, and Isabit attacks. He starts to make a bit of a move here. This is a big acceleration by the World Cup leader. He's putting in a huge effort now. Isabit into the sand. Pidcock just trying to pedal his way all the way through, which he does. And Pidcock now attacks. Another big attack. He gets onto the front, having caught Ellie Isabit. He decides he wants to put everybody under pressure now, and they're all grappling for wheels. And now it's an attack from Michael van Turnhout. Isabit onto these steps that he had problems with a few laps ago. No such problems this time as the World Cup leader tries to put in another acceleration. He's trying to get away. And Pidcock is not closing the gap right now. This is a big effort now by the World Cup leader. Isabit going clear with van Turnhout, putting the riders behind in all sorts of trouble. And there's a big move on the road then as we come round with the bell lap to go. 1 lap of racing to go in Rucphen. They sense that there is someone looming behind them. Pidcock grits his teeth now to try and come back to the front. Pidcock is still giving it full throttle to try and win this round of the World Cup. It would be his first ever World Cup victory. A huge bit of air by the British champion. Van Turnhout is losing a couple of meters. He sneaks in on the inside and gets himself past. Now onto the sand, which Pidcock has ridden better than any rider every single lap so far. He comes back to the wheel of the World Cup leader. Elizabeth attacks hard. Who is going to take this victory now? Pidcock is looking for the line. Elizabeth gets ready. The hurdles for the final time. Pidcock comes out in the lead. The British champion has overhauled Elizabeth. Now he comes through the corner and he puts on the power. Tom Pidcock, Elizabeth. It's going to be the very first win in a World Cup for the British champion. Pidcock wins in Rucphen. What a final lap. Behind him is the World Cup leader. Elizabeth takes second. Van Turnhout takes third. What a tasty final lap here in the 10th round of the World Cup.